In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the very potent manifesting secrets that took me from not having a lot of money into a millionaire in a very short amount of time. So these are some of the core things you need to remember to manifest money. And if you can remember these practices and you can also integrate them, you can start using them, I promise you, you will change your experience with money very, very quickly. It can happen almost overnight. So let's jump in with the first tip for you. The first tip is you want to start training yourself to believe that money wants you. Okay, very similarly to when we're manifesting a relationship, we are training ourselves to believe that we're not going towards that outer experience. The outer experience is coming towards us. The outer experience wants us. So whether it's a person or money, you can start really telling yourself affirmations, doing imaginal acts that is helping you believe that the money wants to come to you. This is as simple as starting to tell yourself a new story and new affirmations about money. Things such as, money wants to come to me, money is flowing into my reality, money wants to pour into my life, money wants to be used by me, money wants to be in my possession, money is coming towards me, I'm a magnet for money. Things like this, these types of affirmations, is going to start to instill a new storyline about your experience with money. And when you create that new storyline inside of yourself, you are going to start to see and create a new experience with money in the 3D reality, okay? Another thing you want to start to do is really start to train yourself to feel wealthy now. This is exactly what I teach you to do in my course, Embodied Millionaire, which is on sale right now, and the link is directly below. It's an amazing course. The doors are only open for a couple more days. There's an incredible bonus package, but this course is really all about helping you feel wealthy now. This is really changing your self-concept to become someone who really thinks and feels and starts to believe that you are a wealthy person. So how do you do this? Well, all the different techniques can help you do this. You can script a story or write a story about how you love having a certain amount of money in your bank account and you love buying this and this and this. You can go cruise on Zillow and look at houses that you love and pretend that you're going to buy those houses. That's one of the things I did when I was training myself to think and feel like a millionaire. I'd look at homes for sale and I really would pretend like I could buy them. That was me starting to shape my self-concept into feeling like someone who was a millionaire. So you want to deeply train yourself in all the different ways to start thinking and feeling like a millionaire now. What this is going to do, it's going to create positive expectation for you that you actually are meant to be wealthy. You actually are meant to have a lot of money. And when you start to really believe that, that's when you're going to change your reality and it's going to naturally happen and the 3D reality will start to mirror what's going on inside of you. This is how manifesting works. So another tip for you is get clear on what you really want. What do you want? What amount of money do you want? And then what does it feel like to have that amount of money? When I say what does it feel like, what would your lifestyle look like if you had that amount of money? What is the amount of money? You want to start getting very clear on the details of what you're manifesting. This is the end result. Again, there's a lot of parallels to manifesting a relationship. We do a very similar thing. You don't manifest a relationship without thinking about who you want to be in a relationship with. Whether you know the person or not, you want to think about, well, what are the qualities? What does the relationship feel like? What types of things does the person say to me? In a very similar respect with money, it's like, well, what's the amount of money? What does my lifestyle look like when I have that amount of money? What types of things do I buy? What are all the circumstances that go along with having that amount of money? You want to take the time to think about what actually do I want and what does it look like when I finally have it. This helps you get very clear on the end result. It's an important piece of the puzzle because once you know what the end result is, you can start doing the inner work to start thinking and feeling like you are that person who has that end result, okay? You also don't want to skip over, this is another tip, feeling generally wealthy. This is very important. So in my course Embodied Millionaire, I teach how to manifest specific amounts of money. I also teach how to manifest general amounts of money. Both are really important. Generally wealthy, when you start to generally just feel like abundance comes towards you, money comes towards you, not in specific amounts, but you just start to feel more wealthy, more rich, like good fortune is always coming towards you, prosperity is coming towards you. If this is how you start feeling on a normal basis in your life, more and more money is going to start to come to you, regardless if you have identified a specific amount. I really recommend doing techniques that help you feel generally wealthy and techniques that will help you manifest a very specific amount of money. This really covers all your bases, but if you think about it, we kind of do the same when we're manifesting a relationship as well. You want to generally feel wanted, regardless of anyone in your 3D, right? You want to generally feel beautiful and incredible and like you're worthy. That has nothing to do with anything specific. It's general feelings. So you really want to amplify your general feelings of being wealthy to create more wealth in your life. You're doing this simultaneously as manifesting the specific amounts of money. And also, you really want to work on manifesting larger and larger amounts of money as your comfort grows. So for myself, I didn't become a multimillionaire overnight, right? And I'm not saying that's not possible. Of course you can. It can happen very, very quickly. But the way I personally did it, and I think it happened really fast for me, which it did, because I did it this way, was I got comfortable with larger and larger amounts of money. So I started with getting comfortable with manifesting $10,000 a month. Then once I was really comfortable there, it felt like manifesting $1 a month, it was that comfortable. Then I could up my amount to, well, now I feel comfortable with $50,000 months. Now I feel comfortable with $100,000 months. So you want to work your way into feeling comfortable with receiving larger and larger amounts of money. At a certain point, you will feel totally normal about manifesting $1 million. Like that's what happens once you've worked your way through all these different points of, points on the amount scale of money. When you manifest more larger and larger amounts, eventually really large amounts start to feel completely normal. If you learn to manifest this way, it's going to be very, very easy. It's very different than feeling like you're manifesting $1 million, but you don't have any money in your bank account. That can feel really far away. It can bring up some resistance in us. It can make us feel like, I don't really believe that's possible. You want to scale yourself back and manifest amounts of money that feel incredible to you. I promise you, when you do that, you will gain momentum and be able to manifest larger and larger amounts. So if you want to dive into the process on exactly how to do this, again, my course Embodied Millionaire is the way to do it. The link is directly below, and I'll see you soon. Bye.